My sister's always right. Good morning or dobro jutro, everybody. That I don't think I've ever said good morning in Serbian before on my vlogs, because I usually say guten morgen or buongiorno or bonjour, and now today we're gonna start with dobro jutro. Can you repeat that? Like a little lesson from me for a good start of the day. It can also serve you pretty well in Croatia and Bosnia and pretty much all the former Yugoslav countries, so it's a good one to know. Dobro jutro. So last night I went to bed at 2:30 a.m. I literally do not know how I survived, but I slept so bad last night because, well, I was in bed for 4 hours 30 minutes, but I was asleep for 3 hours 50 minutes, and my sleep quality was 38%. Terrible. Let's hope the day gets better. But basically, after I showed you everything last night, I was like, should I unpack now? I was like, no, I'm not gonna unpack now. I went, washed my hair, and I dried my hair. This is a blow dry by Tamara. It's like really kind of silky and smooth because I had a collagen treatment before the start of vlogmas, so I'm really happy with my hair. It feels great, and it's kind of longer. I think it's longer than last vlogmas. Is it? I have to unpack, I have to tidy this mess, and then I have to do some work. So today is going to be one of those days more like spent at home. I also need to buy a few things for home, like for example, this is really bizarre, but you guys know how much I love candles. I love lighting candles, I love candles overall, I love using them, blah blah blah, but to light them, this is my lighter. What the hell? I really want to buy either one of those long lighters, I really need it, or I need to buy some beautiful stylish matches for home, like those beautiful long ones. I'm gonna check that out now. I need to buy a few things that I will need for this month, like more SD cards. I need to order them online because I keep running out of memory. I need to reorganize this whole space. I made the food order that is coming, so I'm gonna show you that as well. So let's kind of start one by one. Hopefully this day will be good. Also, I need to eat. Let's do this. You see why this is difficult? I love this candle so much. I let it burn while I go and make myself a coffee. I should have chopped the wick. It's a little bit too long, but it's okay now. I love this candle so much. At the moment it's one of my favorites. I've burned it a few times, and I will leave a link below so you guys can check it out, because Dior.com actually has free shipping and you receive little gifts with pretty much every order. I had comments from some of you guys who have ordered the advent calendar and the lipstick collection that I have spoken before about, and you told me that you have received some beautiful little gifts, so you guys have tagged me in the stories, and that was really nice. And now look at this mess. Normally it's never like this. Let's try and sort it out. People often think that I'm the most unrelatable person ever, that whenever I eat breakfast it's always like these beautifully curated fruits and granolas and crepes with like whatever, I don't know. And do you want to see my breakfast? I love eating sunny side up eggs, very runny. Like when I eat eggs, I love them to be very runny, like liquid. My sister said when she makes eggs for me, she puts them on the pan for like a second and just removes it. Basically, that's how I like my eggs. I also have some beans. I know many people think that's so weird, especially in Serbia, but in England that's like the most normal thing. In Serbia, that's the most bizarre thing to have beans for breakfast. Like, no. Also, I need to go to the gym. Also, I have eggs in like the most, like, you know, like the ugliest plate this morning. You know, like, I don't know about your household, but my household, we have like beautiful sets of plates. My mom always, for example, loved using Vlogmas and Boch, like always these kind of stylish plate sets.
We're using our fancy china, and it's very expensive, so please be careful.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But then there's always like one odd plate. I don't know if it's from like someone that like brought like some cake over and then never got their plate back. It's from an old set that got broken, and then there was like one plate. And we hate using like those kind of plates, because you know it's like a random plate. If you have this in your household, like a random one plate that nobody likes using, let me know. For us, it's this random plate and my runny sunny side up. So glamorous. Now I'm officially ready to start because I'm living in such a mess. I've done all the work for today. I like basically published the vlog post and all of that good stuff, so all ready, and now I really have to tidy. I just thought like I wanted to open this that arrived. I've actually received quite a few things while I was in Paris. This is from by Kilian. Such a beautiful like a Christmas kind of wrapping, and it's made of paper, which is obviously very nice and can be recycled. Inside we got Narcotic Icons travel set. Oh, I'm so happy because there is one of my favorites, which is Love. I've tried like several of their fragrances, and Love and Rolling in Love I think are the two that are my favorite. And Love is actually the one that Rihanna is using at the moment, so it got very popular. This is how it comes. Oh, there's one inside as well. Good Girl Gone Bad. Oh, that's actually really nice as well. But I love Love, so I'm gonna put that one in now, and then you close it and you can keep it in your bag. I like it. I'm gonna spray some on. You should never rub the fragrance, right? This is really, really nice. I got something festive for Jomon, and I definitely have way too many fragrances right now. Okay, so this is I think their new fragrance. Rose and Magnolia. It's like got a blue label and a blue cap. Let's smell it. Very fresh. It reminds me of something, but I can't think of what. You know that feeling when something reminds you so much like a smell? Let's spray it on my other wrist. Really, really nice. And a candle, which I know very well. It's Pomegranate Noir. I used to have the scented sticks and candles and even fragrance in that fragrance, thanks to my friend Fleur. Actually, years and years and years and years ago, put it on my radar. So very different to this. This is more like very powerful, like strong, like very charismatic woman. And this is very a beautiful, fresh, romantic, I would say. Does that describe the fragrance? Probably not. I have more stuff over here. We have something from 111 Skin. Let's open it. I'm trying to do two things at a time, but isn't that what all of us women do? It might be a little bit hard. Okay, so inside we got Celestial Black Diamond Lifting and Firming Treatment Mask, Celestial Black Diamond Eye Mask, Celestial Black Diamond Serum. It's all like kind of 74 milliliter, 12 milliliter, 30, 15, 30, so it's like, I guess, minis. Vitamin C Brightening Booster, Vitamin C Brightening Cleanser. Really nice. I'm gonna unbox this properly in a moment. I recently also got a little set from Tom Ford. Well, not so little actually, but it's the fabulous and the little kind of travel. This is also for your bag of the same fragrance. I think this is so beautiful. Like, look at this. Isn't it just stunning? And now I really have to start tidying.
Chestnut roasting.
Guys, I have never actually shown you, but for my belts I have this really amazing organization system, which is actually from IKEA. It was pretty inexpensive and I think really good because my belts are really well organized. Anyway, for my sunglasses, and this is not even all of my sunglasses, so I have also like obviously my So Shady's elsewhere in a separate drawer, but this system is just not really good for sunglasses. I think this is better for small leather goods like wallets and little things, but maybe not for what I've got right now. So what I'm gonna try and do, I just had like a whole kind of discussion with my sister that she said with this kind of system even less is gonna fit when it comes to sunglasses, and then we counted and we tested,
and obviously she was right and obviously I was wrong, but
you know what, it's not just that I was right. She was telling me like, it's not that I think, I'm sure.
No, I said I know.
You know, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try and reorganize this
now. Do all the
but
work,
actually I feel
and
bad.
it will still not work.
So now she still thinks it's not gonna work. So let's see. I'm having doubts because usually she's the one that's always right. Let's see.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
So maybe my sister was right after all. We shall find soon, but maybe we won't tell her. She gets too excited, too big for her shoes. Fendi as well, a lot of Fendi. I love Fendi. Say Fendi sunglasses are definitely some of my favorite. These are the newest ones in my collection. They're absolutely massive. Also, what I love is that sunglasses from my collection are nothing like any of these that I own here. So they're completely different. Well, that's at least my opinion. So I have noticed that some of them are a little bit wider. Not a lot, but a little bit. Maybe my sister was right, actually. She's not gonna let me get away without admitting, of course. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It's early days. Let's see. My sister's always right. She's just smarty pants, you know. Always has been. She's also the best sister in the world. Ever existed. Never ever was there ever a better sister. I have a lot of Jimmy Choos as well because I also like Jimmy Choos. These are pretty cool. Can you see how fabulous? I got a lot of questions about these when I was in Hawaii. Now that I'm so regular on YouTube, I'm like bringing this everywhere because I have to be like uploading videos. The problem is the light is not really showing well, but they are so fabulous. Then I have a lot of small black ones like these. These are from the Specs, I think. Then we got these Celine ones, you see. Then we have these ones. These are from Versace. Okay, one thing I have to say is that it's not Versace. It never was Versace. It's Versace. And I feel like sometimes it's my responsibility to educate a little bit my audience so that you guys are always your best selves. Also love these Chanel ones with the pearls over here. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. I wouldn't say we're done, but we'll be good. Okay, these ones are from Bulgari. Very cool. The good old Celine ones. These are just classics, you know, nothing that you haven't seen before. And then some really extra ones. These are from Gucci. So fabulous. I have so many freaking sunglasses. Like, these are one of my favorite I own. Celine make really good sunglasses. Really good sunglasses. I have some from Max Mara too. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs left. Let's do this. Okay, I managed. Oh, I just realized there's one pair that I didn't fit anywhere. I'm gonna try and find them a spot too, but overall this looks really great right now. So I got some of my Dior's here, then Saint Laurent, Fendi, Dior, Givenchy. The thin ones are here. Here are my Louis Vuitton. Here I have like the smaller black ones, then the thinner, lighter frames, like more kind of, here I've got like some cat eyes. Here I got some colorful fun ones, and at the back I have the long, like wider ones. Okay guys, no more suitcase, no more clutter, that's the word I'm looking for. Just have a few boxes that I have received that I need to take to their place. I haven't shown you. This is of course not sponsored, but I received these as gifts. I got JEWELLERY Deluxe Set, Platinum Smart Styler and Professional Air Hair Dryer Royal Dynasty Collection. I actually am using the JEWELLERY hair dryer for I think like 6 years now already, so it's already in my drawer. So I might give this one to my sister because she always comes to borrow it. And actually the straighteners I brought with me on the trip are these like really old JEWELLERYs. I don't know, they're just like purple. They were like purple limited collection. They really have upgraded their game. This is also the platinum, right? Or not? I don't know. They look pretty different. These are a bit smaller, I'd say, but a bit more curved. Though I have to be very honest with you, I do not use straighteners that much on my hair, maybe once a month. However, I would be interested in trying that GHD Glide, I think. I haven't tried that, but it looks really interesting. Wow, this is really nice. This is really nice. I love this dryer. It's like a mini one kind of, but it's not too mini, and it still looks very powerful. This is the hair dryer. It's beautiful, and it obviously comes with a diffuser. So I'm gonna put that where I get my hair styled, and then I want to show you my grocery shopping because you're gonna laugh. My grocery shopping is on a level of a 8-year-old child. I know I told you I will show you my grocery shopping. You are going to laugh. This is like this is not grocery shopping, of course. These are just my snacks. I have a very busy month ahead and I wanted to have some snacks. There are some unhealthy ones like this, but this is my absolute favorite. I don't know, my probably like Scandinavian followers will know this. This is like a Swedish, like a cinnamon roll kind of snack. So this is cinnamon, kanele, zimt. Yeah, that's it. I bought about 1 million lightly salted popcorn bags because I love snacking on popcorn, and I think, well, I'm not a nutritionist, but I think it's the best thing to snack on. And I also don't like crisps. Do you know anybody else who doesn't like crisps? Well, I don't. I really actually dislike crisps. It's just not my food I ever snack on. Is there more? Yes, there's more. Okay. Lol. Okay, that's it. Got this to try it. I've never tried it before. Love corn chili. And then I got some love corn sea salt version. And then I also got this to try. I tried it, it's nothing special. It's pop veggie crisp sea salt. I mean, I just said I never eat sea salt, but these are not made from potato. They are made with real peas, corn, and black beans. When this arrived, I thought it looked like those mini sausages, you know, the mini sausages, and I was like, ew, I never ordered that because I don't eat any like sausages. I don't like that. But these are organic fruity coconut balls, so they're like raw healthy snacks as well. Okay, this is not so healthy, but it's for when I have a sweet tooth. It's organic vanilla coconut macaroons. They're not really macaroons actually. They're more like this kind of like raw blend of coconut, pure vanilla bean, and lucuma, reminding of the taste of vanilla ice cream. And I got the same in coconut cacao. I also tried the red velvet. It's insane. I got these two, and then I bought like 20 bottles of pink coconut water. Actually, I ordered more, but I didn't have any more. And of course, oat milk for my oat milk lattes. So these are my snacks that I like snacking on when I am working, when I'm feeling peckish and I don't want to eat like biscuits, cookies, chocolate. When I want to eat something sweet, I would go for this, or I would go for one of these, but at least this feels a little bit more special than kind of just a chocolate bar or something like that. Since I'm showing you already some packages today, hopefully you'll be able to see me because I'm a bit lower than you are. I made a few orders on YESSTYLE and very weird things that I've ordered. I have another package actually, but it's going to the bedroom, so I'm keeping it in the corridor. So got a bit of a discount as well on YESSTYLE, and you guys always ask me for that, so I'll share it in the description box. And someone recently commented, you probably know who you are, like saying thanks for the discount, every little helps. Anytime, guys. I got my standard usuals, a lot of Laneige, mainly my favorite. So we got the berry lip sleeping mask. Grapefruit is gonna be the first time that I try the grapefruit one. I've got a light on just because it was a bit dark, and then apple lime one, which I already have in light. Then I ordered Asian products, or you know, products that I read were on the top recommended list. I ordered this BHA Blackhead Power Liquid, which I actually have AHA BHA from my last haul, and it's like the best acid for your face, so I really enjoy the brand. Then okay, retinol 2.5 serum, like 2.5, 1 or 2 perhaps is the strongest I have ever used. So I'm very interested and curious to try 2.5. Laneige Cream Skin Refiner. Cream melts into skin refiner, hydrating skin refiner that provides ample moisture to the skin at a very first step. Can't really see it, but here we go. Then I ordered some Pokemon Kids plasters, like bandages, not for me of course. Then this looks really nice. These are basically like heat patches for when you have a headache or when you just want to rest your eyes. Really excited to try. I love things like this, like a bit of a gimmicky things. And then there are heat patches as well for your back. I often have back problems, but like lower, and especially at the moment. I was going to tell you earlier, you know when you have sheet masks and then you have to sit like this so they don't roll over? Well, with this you attach it over your ears. Let's open it, because I sometimes want to clean my house and have a sheet mask on, especially my favorite La Mer sheet masks. You can't, you have to lie down when you've got a sheet mask on. You put your sheet mask on, okay guys, don't laugh, and then you put this around your ears, and basically it keeps it in place and you don't have anything leaking anywhere. How cool is this? Minus the fact that I look very creepy. That is it in this box. And then in the other box, which is in the corridor over there, I've got some of those like acrylic boxes because I need to replace some of the broken ones for my makeup storage. I actually forgot to do the advent calendar in the past 2 days, or I didn't really forget, but I wasn't at home, so I'm gonna try and unbox this one now and start opening it with you guys for every single day. This is so stunning, so majestic that I have no words to tell you. I received this as a gift from Harrods, so let's open it. Let's see what we got in here. Numero uno. You know, when I'm done with this, Stefan usually loves playing with these advent calendar things. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, a lip product and a nude one. Ooh, very nice. Like a full-size Huda Beauty Demi Matte in Mogul. Very, very, very nice. And then to catch up, I'll open day number 2. You know, opening things with the left hand is never easy, so it looks a little bit messy, but I'm doing my best. Guerlain Youth Watery Oil. Beautiful. And now for today, oh, it's something heavy. We got a mini candle. It smells very florally. I hope it's in focus. It's a beautiful mini candle, and you guys know how much I love candles. I need to find this baby a better place as well, and I know I promised and I showed you a little bit what's in here. You've seen day number 1, which was Lucky. It's actually one of my favorite fragrances, but it's in here. Can you see it? Then number 2, somewhere here, is Amber Nuit. I want to burn this already, so I'm gonna get this out. And today's one will be number 3, numero 3. Ooh, Oud Ispahan. I never actually owned this or never even tried it, so this will be interesting for me to try. I think it's time for me to finish the day. It's not even 10, but you guys saw that I didn't sleep that great last night, so I'm ready to sleep very long tonight. I kind of cleaned my room, like sorted everything, unpacked today, sorted my bedroom. It was a very productive day, and what I love the most is that now I will have like 2 days in like a super tidy, beautiful space. I also wanted to say I unpacked one last goodie bag of the day, and that is from Chanel Beauty. Beautiful items I have received yesterday. Here we go. I got a few pieces from the Sublimage collection. This is Le Grain de Vanille. I don't know, you probably don't like pronounce it like that, but it is like a scrub for face. We haven't used it during the facial, but I'm very eager to try it. Then oil in gel to remove makeup. Also excited to try this because I've used before the white one from the Blonde collection. This is like refreshing and radiance revealing cleansing water. There we go, it says what it is in English. And then radiance revealing rich cleansing soap. So I got a really nice cleansing routine, a scrub, the soap. This, by the way, this is my invitation. I can't do it now with the left hand, but it's my invitation confirmation to the spa. And actually I'm gonna write a blog post about this, so you guys will see it all there. This is gifted, obviously. All of this I got gifted. I don't just know if I was clear enough, but I know it's important to be clear about these things. This is something that I was so surprised about. When I saw this, I couldn't believe it. How kind of the incredible Chanel Beauty team. Guys, look at this pouch for when traveling, and then inside there's like something to remove your makeup with. With camellia over here. Then we got a little, actually like a sponge, and then some towels, and this is to put around your face when you're removing the makeup. This is so stunning. Okay, I know today was not a very eventful day, but the goal would be to kind of just to show you really my days, what they are like there's no filtering anything. I'm not pretending or setting anything up. This is what it is. What you see is what it is. I am now in bed, obviously, and I made myself a tea. It's with apple and cinnamon, I think it says. It smells really good, but it's still too hot to drink. Let's try it. My friend Cara, she loves drinking like extremely hot drinks, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it. I'm gonna just be in bed a little bit, read the book, because it's around 10 o'clock, and maybe for half an hour I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna sleep, because I'm actually like really sleep deprived, very tired. I'm happy I spent a day without makeup. 9:59, so perfect. I'm gonna sleep well, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.